Hello, so we are at episode 7. It's crazy, right? And this gives me the opportunity to explain what remote viewing taught me about trading psychology, right? If you've ever felt like the market is moving but you're always like slightly behind it, like by the time you see it clearly, it's already gone. I used to think that was just part of trading, but looking back now I realise something. It wasn't lacking information. I was lacking perception. See, back in the 90s, as we should know by now, I trained in something called remote viewing. Now, before you switch off, this isn't about predicting stuff or anything like that. But what it did do was change the way I process information. It taught me how to slow everything down, separate signal from noise, and most importantly, observe without reacting. And years later, I realised that's exactly what most traders struggle with, right? Most people in the market aren't trading, they're reacting. Reacting to candles, headlines, Twitter, price spikes. It's constant stimulation. And and when even. And when your mind is constantly stimulated, your perception gets worse, not better. You stop seeing clearly. You start chasing. One of the biggest things I took from that training was this, that not everything you perceive is important. In remote viewing, you often got fragments, shapes, textures, impressions before that kind of developed. But if you jump too quickly, you distort it. You know, trading is exactly the same. Most of what you see on a chart is noise. And the skill is learning to sit long enough to recognise what actually matters. Yeah? And it brings me neatly onto the bit that most people miss. It's not about indicators, strategies, setups. I mean, don't get me wrong, those matter, sure. But underneath all of that is your state. And if your state is rushed, or if you're feeling emotional or feeling reactive, then even the best setup, you'll mess it up. But if your state is calm, aware, detached, you start seeing things earlier. Not predicting here, just recognising. These days I don't use remote viewing, but what I use taught me, or what I took from it. When I look at a chart now, I'm not trying to force a trade. I'm watching, letting it unfold, letting structure reveal itself. Same with decision making. Same with people. Same with life. You stop chasing clarity and start allowing it. And the trap that most people fall into. They think more effort equals better results. More screen time, more trades, more analysis. But often it's the opposite. The harder you push, the more distorted your perception becomes. For me, this was never about learning something special. It was about learning how to see clearly. And once you experience that, even briefly, you realise it's not the market that's chaotic. It's the way most people are looking at it. Hope you enjoyed that. Episode 7 done, tick. 8 coming shortly. Stay tuned, be well, stay safe.